Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna give a critical approach of flexible defense cooperation in Europe based on a text that was provided by the university. So first of all, I wanna state this little quote that was from the text that we studied, and is that defense cooperation between European Union member states has long been characterized by a high level of fragmentation. So as we can know, it's very important to state first of all that cooperation needs to be fostered from the perspective of necessities from the different countries and communities that it is gonna be approaching to. So otherwise, it's gonna be useless if we have those efforts that are interconnected, but actually they are kind of obstaculizing each other and impeding each other to work properly. So that's the first state we have to have in mind when we are talking about this approach. Secondly, it's very important to highlight the importance of flexible defense cooperation, as flexible defense cooperation among European nations is crucial in addressing security challenges, collaborate to deter threats and ensure peace. One more time, it's according to the necessities that different countries have. The different actors in the international system can give a correct approach on the flexible defense cooperation. As we saw in the text, there have been many different kind of corporations have been established. They gave us different examples of German cooperation and different approaches on the European Union. However, it is very important to address those security challenges, and that's only going to be possible if the approaches are according to the necessities of different communities. Another thing we have to consider is the current state of defense cooperation in Europe, and we are gonna consider three, maybe four principal characteristics of the defense cooperation. First of all, defense cooperation in Europe has been challenged by geopolitical tensions. As we can see, the clearest example nowadays is the a conflict that it's happening between Russia and Ukraine. The second one is the lack of funding as a major obstacle to effective defense cooperation. This is very important, and it's not only in Europe that we can see this phenomenon. It's also visible in Latin America and different in the different parts around the world, different places, different countries. That when it comes to cooperation or even help communities, lack of funding is one of the principal obstacles that most of actors can see in their acting. A third, and last but not least, the COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the need for a greater cooperation in the area of defense. However, the fourth big topic that I want to talk about is the lack of communication when it comes to cooperation. As we can see, the fact of making double efforts on a particular topic, it's just an evidence of the lack of communication that we can find when it comes to cooperation in Europe. Then we're gonna check the advantages of a flexible approach. It can allow more tailored responses to security challenges, and it can also foster cooperation between different actors and enhance how they are working together, and also encourages the greater cooperation and trust among member states. Last but not least, it provides opportunities for cost sharing and resource pooling. The potential challenges and risks. First of all, as we highlighted previously, funding and communication are the principal barriers that we have to overcome when it comes to cooperation around the world. But also, flexible defense cooperation in Europe, it's gonna have a group of challenges and risks. However, nowadays we know that those strategies that we talked about previously particularly communication and funding strategies can strengthen this continent security. Last but not least, I want to thank you all for allowing me share these insights on this important topic. As a conclusion, um, those efforts, not in Europe but around the world, are evident nowadays, and every day they are getting more evident around the world. We can see how different countries are cooperating just to make or enhance cooperation. However, it's a long path between the place we are right now and the objective of sustainable development goals, as a matter of fact, or other big cooperation necessities that we are seeing in our current society. So that's the conclusion for this presentation. Thank you all for attending this presentation about it, and don't hesitate if you have further questions or something. You can just let me know. So thank you so much, and thank you for coming.